slightly off the topic. When the Prophet ﷺ used to point, they used to point like this. They never let the finger come back at them. This is the sunnah way of pointing, like this. Putting their hand up. We point. Yes, yes. That's our pointing. That's one of the dance moves they use as well. Ajib dance moves. Firing fake gunshots. You see what people in mental hospitals do? Firing away like this. People going to pubs and clubs and doing this now. What's this, man? So ahead, he goes into a club. Next thing you know, guy walks in with him, the boys. Yeah, let's get out of here, man. This monkey's no good than that. Get out. One of the lads has got a vodka bottle in his pocket. Takes vodka out, gets a bit of Red Bull or Coke, makes a little tequila, does his own little mixtures for the drink, drinks it. It's perfectly acceptable to drink sharab today for a Muslim, isn't it? It's the reality. You see it happening around you. You hear boys. You're standing with your lads and he says, that guy drinks, you know. He's heavy on the bottle. Another problem, bottle. One of them picks out a tennis bag. You roll up, put £2-3 in each. We get a bag out of 15 quid. Yeah, wicked. Tennis bag, roll up, 2-3 pulls each. Yeah. Go home, stone, out of your pocket. Don't know what's happening. Munchies, hungry, build an appetite. Eyes are bloodshot red. Man doesn't know how he's walking. Sits back in the chair. Windows are steamed out. Back corner, Lillycroft Lane. And where is it now? Scotchman Road. Right outside turf. Sit there. Nice blunt. Go home. They show their face to their dad. You think your dad doesn't know what you do? You must be joking. You really think your dad doesn't know what weed is? That's just hilarious. How can a guy go home and think his father doesn't know what he's doing? The symptoms are written all over your face. All over your face. Your lips are black. You can tell by your tongue. Your teeth go yellow. Your eyes are bloodshot red. You get bagged. Skin, starts getting bad, worse. All the symptoms are showing. You think your father doesn't know. Your elder brother, you don't want your big brother to catch you. Most of our big brothers are doing it as well. What kind of influence is that? This is a typical life of a young lad who lives in Bradford. Typical life. By the age of 16, 17, he's an addict, skunk on weed. Nothing high class, just standard, gets in from day 1 to day 2. Standard. Gets older, bigger societies, bigger circles, big boys, meets them. What does he start his life off as? First he was an addict. Now let's look at the next stage of an addict. This is true. People will verify me. Those who've been in the circle will know. Next thing you know it, he's picking up and dropping off. Making money. 17 years old, doesn't have a job. Kicked out of school. Nothing to do. Sat at home. Goes out, meets the boys. Meets one of the lads. Listen, give you a job. What is it? Street pharmacist. You're a street pharmacist. What a degree. Man, you have a very good title to your name. Street pharmacy. There's legit pharmacy and then there's street pharmacy. You know what street pharmacy means? Dodgy drugs. You know what a pharmacy is? Legal drugs. The difference between the two. One is run by shaitan, one is run by people who deserve to run it. Street pharmacist, all of a sudden he's picking up and dropping off. Picks up from one place, drops it off, 100 quid. Oh, man's made 100 quid in one day. I work, I earn £500 at the end of the week. Hard shifts. My father came from Pakistan. Used to work in a factory. all night, all day, earning, grafting. But there's lazzat in his graft. You know why? You know what the lazzat, you know what the taste of his graft was? Halal. It was halal. He might have put his hours in. It was pure and clean. You have to just do a 5-minute drive-by, pick up, drop off, and the man's made 100. £10, 10 drop-offs in a week. Surface 15, 150 quid. In a day. So that's in a day. You see these, you see all these lads on these Duckworth Lane, and Oak Lane, and Toller Lane. All these areas, Thornton Road. I know all these areas, I've been there. I never did anything there, don't worry. I know of them. I'm, not part of them. You see, another thing that comes to mind. I'll go back to that. You guys are young lads growing up and you see 20-year-olds driving flash motors, bad boy cars, Mercs, Ranges, Q7s, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, you name it, every car is on the streets of Bradford, every car. You see it. I wish I had that car. He's 20 years old and he's driving a car like this. His father has been working for the last 40 years. His father has been working. Until today, he has not moved on from the Vauxhall Cavalier he has. And you've managed to come out with a Ferrari. Let me tell you, no 20-year-old today who is from an average family background has the money to drive a car like that. Yeah, that's a big boy car. Nissan Skyline GTRs and all these, they're big boy cars. Standard Audi A4s, standard cars, Passats, 20-year-old, or 9 plate, 10 plate. MashaAllah, this man is doing it. What's he doing? Have you ever asked yourself what he does? He shops weed on the street. He started going to hash brown and cocaine. He's doing heroin now. That's what he's dealing to the people. Big bucks, big money. Haram cars. And young kids are being influenced and thinking, I want a car like that as well now. Let me tell you, these guys who you see like this, there's only one thing that they're earning from, haram. No halal. You have to be 22, 23, 24 to do a degree. If you're a doctor, 25, 26. And then you're going to be on a big salary. 20 years old and the man's driving a Bosch car. Ain't happening. You think that's halal? Look at that person. Next time you see one of the boys driving a sick motor, you know what that guy's doing. He's either in insurance fraud, he's either in a haram property ladder, and he's either shotting drugs or weed. That's what he's doing. He's in car fraud. That's what they love doing, fraud. Haram money. Where's the halal in that? Where's the justification? In the Quran, Allah Almighty says, oh, you have Imam, eat from the halal earnings. Eat halal food. Don't eat haram food. Khair, he's eating haram food, then he's feeding his children haram food. He's making them eat the haram food. The one that he made, a kilo of heroin that he made money out of, he's putting that in his children's mouth now. Haram is going into them, haram is going into you. What halal is there? What halal is left? What's pure? Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala used to say, I would rather eat dust from the ground than eat one morsel of haram. Never eat haram. So Abu Bakr Siddiq ate something that wasn't his, that did not belong to him. When he heard what's the first thing Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq did, he put his fingers in his mouth and vomited it back out and he said, I had no right to that. What's fraud? Robbing people. Drugs. There's two ways to look at drugs. There's one who's smoking drugs. I smoke weed. I'm an addict. That's only affecting me. You know who's getting the worst crime? The biggest sin is that guy who's shotting drugs. Is the guy who's carrying drugs. Why? You're killing somebody. You're playing a part in killing somebody. Do you know that? When you carry weed, is it haram or halal? Haram. Is it affecting the body? Yes, it is. Open that person's chest up, lungs up, you'll see they're black. They're eating away at him. Just because it's not happening to you right now, you're not feeling it, doesn't mean it's never